All right, our continuous build-up to the Cricket World Cup finale continues. With me is Robin Uthappa. Also, we'll be joined by former India captain in Sunil Gavaskar, as well as another World Cup winner in Suresh Raina. And we will try and pick their brains as to what the tactic should be, what the strategy should be for the Indian team. Remember, there's going to be a crucial toss, and we are about little less than a couple of hours away from that. So we'll discuss all of that. But for the moment, let's get you the mood from the ground. Joining us right now is Sunil Ji Bhatt from Jammu. Nitin Srivastav, my colleague, also joins us. Rahul Rawat joins us live from Ahmedabad. Rahul, to you, I remember being there at the ground during the India versus Pakistan game, and it was absolute mayhem right outside the Narendra Modi Stadium. Is it about the same, or is it 2-3 times even more than that, considering that this is the final?
Nikhil, trust me, it's more chaotic. It's more chaotic, and because I'll have to catch my breath, Nikhil. But it's actually more chaotic. You were here and you had yourself witnessed the scenes here. But I'll just give you a 360-degree view of what's happening right now, right here. I was here at around 8:39 a.m. and it's been the same. And I expect the crowds to continue to fill in. And even those who've not managed to get a ticket, even they are here camping right outside the venue. Just let me. क्या लग रहा है आप लोगों को यार? कब तक पहुंचोगे आप?
भारत जीतेगा इस बात का
अभी पहुंच जाएगा, इंडिया घर वर्ल्ड कप लेके जाएंगे।
ये बहुत बड़ी मेहनत कर रहे हो आप लोग, बड़ी मेहनत कर रहे हो अंदर जाने के लिए।
इंडिया जीत रही है, इंडिया जीत रही है वर्ल्ड कप। रोहित शर्मा की कैप्टनसी के अंदर, रोहित शर्मा जो स्टार्ट दे रहे हैं अपने, सैक्रिफाइस कर रहे हैं।
कौन है आज का एक्स फैक्टर?
शुभमन गिल, ही इज अ बिग मैच प्लेयर। विराट कोहली।
ऑस्ट्रेलिया से कोई डरने की जरूरत तो नहीं है?
डरना सख्त मना है, डरना सख्त मना है।
कब से आए हैं आप लोग यहाँ पे?
मैं तो 2 दिनों से यहीं पे हूँ।
यहाँ पे स्टेडियम चले
1.5 घंटे से हम लाइन में लगे हुए हैं।
अभी अगला 1.5 घंटा और लगेगा।
कोई दिक्कत नहीं।
400 बना इंडिया। So Nikhil, this is what it is, and you can see, in fact, till wherever you can see, you will see just people with that color blue. In fact, it actually looks like a sea of blue. You know, we often use this word, but today it actually is. I think, Nikhil, you will have to agree that this is bigger and absolutely better than what it was when you last came here for the India-Pakistan game last month on 14th. Nikhil.
Well, thank you so much for that report, Rahul. I'd have to agree with him. You know, I was there, India-Pakistan, more than 1 lakh people heading to the stadium, and I thought the crowd couldn't get bigger than that. But now looking at those visuals, I'd have to agree that this is even bigger. You can just gauge by the amount of crowd that is gathered there that not once could you see our correspondent Rahul's face. You could not see him. You could not spot him there. All you could see was, a sea of blue. In a way, I'm kind of relieved as well that I'm here in the studio. Not there. It'd be a task to get inside.
That's not a good place to be at. That looked like a stampede out there, and you got to give it to the fans. I think they are the biggest stakeholders in Indian cricket, and I think they are what make Indian cricket what it is. And it's that passion, right, to be able to turn up to the ground in those numbers, to put yourself through that much amount of discomfort. Men and women, children, everyone are going there as a family. It's like a festival of sorts, and they all kind of get in there, and it's that passion, and that's where, it's in moments like this when you can understand their displeasure when a team doesn't win, or when the team's playing badly. Because I just saw in one of those crowds there's a placard of the wall, Rahul Dravid, and it's only 2.5 months ago when we were taking him out to the cleaners. about his coaching statistics, right? And here we are at the final of the World Cup 2.5 months later, and they got placards praising him and being the biggest and the best thing for Indian cricket. But that's the passion of the people, and I think that is also a huge factor for us performing the way we do as a unit.
That's very interesting. In fact, on the eve of the game, you heard from the Indian captain in Rohit Sharma. He said that, we want to do it for Rahul Dravid, and Rahul Dravid's been one of the very important factors that India have put together this winning streak, because, sometimes the backroom staff plays a major role. And one thing that's very unique this time around, you've got a complete Indian backroom staff. If you compare it to the 2011 team, you had Gary Kirsten and you had Eric Simmons, if I'm not mistaken, as the bowling coach. You had Paddy Upton at that time. So foreign support staff. This time, your bowling coach, batting coach, your trainer, your fielding coach, of course, your head coach. The entire support staff is Indian, and it's going to be a big, big day. Yeah,
I love that you touched upon that, because I've always often felt, especially during the IPLs, I'm like, why are there so many foreign coaches? Because there are enough qualified and really, really good Indian coaches out there, but they're not being utilized, and they don't get gigs here for some odd reason. But I'm hoping that they take a leaf out of this book and say, you know what, we're good enough. We're able to create that kind of energy. We speak the same language. The culture is the same. We probably need 1 or 2 foreign coaches for the foreign players, and majority of your support staff to be Indians. And I really hope the IPL franchises take a leaf out of this book and say, you know what, let's actually get the Indians in here, because they are really good, because we are really good.
Yeah, and you're right. Now they actually speak the same language. There was a time that, you'd struggle with the players from the south with Hindi. North players would sometimes struggle with the English. Now, Robin Uthappa, man from Bangalore, speaks fluent Hindi. So does Ravichandran Ashwin, man from Chennai. I've heard him speak in Hindi as well.